During a graduate seminar and public lecture organized by the Department of Biological Sciences at Kyambogo University and Uganda Society, Judith Kobusingye, a PhD student in biological sciences, presented the findings of her research on the effects of selected soil moisture conservation practices on water management for Robusta coffee farming in Uganda.
Why I conducted this research is because, as we are aware, we are facing the effects of climate change. As the temperatures are increasing, the rains are expected to reduce, so these are likely to affect the soil moisture within the soil. So farmers are likely to experience water deficits.
The research indicates that the stability of coffee farming in West Nile and mid-northern Uganda may be affected by climate change. As a result, farmers in these regions are encouraged to adopt soil conservation practices such as intercropping, using cover crops, and mulching, among other methods, to sustainable coffee production.
I recommend that farmers in West Nile, as we saw that West Nile and mid-northern Uganda are likely to reduce in terms of suitability. They will need to adopt soil moisture conservation practices so as to reduce the effects of water stress if they continue producing coffee.
The research also highlighted that the stability of coffee farming in central and western Uganda is expected to remain stable. However, in the mid-north and west Nile regions, climate change is likely to cause shifts in stability, which could adversely affect farmers in these areas.
The stability, in fact, her work shows that the stability in the central and the western is going to remain, okay? But in northern Uganda, is going to change. But it's just warning us that you do something. And she has found out something you can do. So why should we wait? If we know that mulching will take care of this, then we do the mulching.
It found out that the suitability, much as the suitability is going to increase by 10% of soil moisture, some areas are actually going to be cut off. For example, we have the mid-north, we have some areas in West Nile, but we also see an increased suitability in Teso area, which originally was not for coffee growing.
Furthermore, farmers are likely to face water deficits, which will compound the challenges they are already experiencing. Based on the research findings, Dr. Godfrey Kagezi, Principal Research Officer at National Agriculture Research Organization NARO, recommends that farmers be taught to adopt practices such as mulching and planting shade trees to help mitigate the effects of water shortages.
I love shade trees because they can really be one of the best, but also mulching. The problem with mulching, like in the central and the western, is that we don't have the mulches. But when you go to the north, you find a lot of mulches. Those mulches also have their own problems, like the termites.
He adds that the best way to help farmers is through research, commending the government of Uganda for recognizing the work being done by researchers.
One of the greatest challenges facing the coffee industry, not only in Uganda but worldwide, is the issue of climate change. And the only way we can help our farmers is through research.
Professor Charles Kakwichire Twesige, coordinator of doctoral programs in the Department of Biological Sciences at Kyambogo University, also emphasized the importance of conserving water resources to maintain the stability of coffee farming in Uganda.
She was looking on how we can conserve water resources by using mulches and also planting some trees within the coffee plantations, so as to see how we can, and especially in line of the climate change, we have to make sure that the water we have is conserved using local means like mulches. And also we change the climate of the plantation by involving trees.
He highlighted the need for practices such as intercropping as outlined in the research to help adapt to changing climatic conditions and ensure the continued viability of coffee production in the country. Professor Twesige explained the importance of organizing public lectures following the release of research findings, emphasizing that the goal is to ensure the ordinary Ugandans benefit from the knowledge. He stressed that researchers should collaborate closely with farmers to understand their challenges and develop practical shared solutions that can be applied on the ground.
They have to work with the people on the ground. We have to go to the communities, see the challenges, so that even when we are designing our curriculum, we must based on the problems that face the country. But in the past, we would organize these public lectures and people to present are from Europe, from the United States, who know very little on our environment. But now I'm happy that with the new graduate programs, our students doing research on our resources.
Julius Muhumuza, Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.